What is up, everybody? This is Recap Rewind. I'm J-Lag.
And I'm NB.
And we are recapping You, Season 2, Episode 2, and it's called...
Just the Tip.
Oh my god.
Just the Tip.
So, thoughts?
Okay, I'm not going to say I liked it.
I was going to say, is it ramping up for you?
But it is ramping up, for sure.
Yeah.
And I like that we were able to watch this episode together, because we were like, what the fuck?
The entire time. And also we got to laugh about it, because
it's crazy. And Beck comes back in fall 2019 attire. I think it was okay. I think it definitely gets really into it. We have a lot of things to discuss with you guys, but we're not gonna do a scene by scene recap. We're gonna do our our top moments of the episode and kind of just analyze and discuss those moments,
right?
Because they're crucial to the story. What did you think about the episode? Did you like it?
I liked it in the sense that there's new things that are happening to a degree. There's something that I know that I want to discuss with you that is basically the Throwback Thursday to all of season 1.
Yeah.
So part of me is why are we using the same concepts in a new season? Kind of frustrates me. And where are you going with this story? I think that's what we were talking about in episode 1 too. Where's the story going? What are we gonna get that's new and different other than a new cast of characters and a new scene?
Yeah. Agreed. I agree.
So, yeah.
So, one of the first things that we're going to talk about is Joe losing his finger.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just the tip.
Right on. It's just the tip.
So, he sort of gets into this mess because he, as we saw in the first episode, he puts that guy in the cage, right? The guy that does fake IDs.
Yeah.
He puts him in the cage, but then this next guy, Jasper, comes looking for Will, and then
the real Will,
and then Joe's bro, I need money. He's where's the cash? And long story short, Jasper ends up wanting $50K back, not just $3,000 that Joe initially thought. And what Will ends up doing is, to make sure he gets the full $50K, he cuts off Joe's finger and is bring me back the rest of the money and you'll get your the tip back.
The tip back. They'll be able to sew it back together.
What did you think of that moment? Because I saw it and then I saw your reaction. I was like, oh my God, you were freaking out.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? We're out here eating pizza and drinking wine and I'm like, I can't eat this food anymore. It was disgusting. Yeah. I think I was more shocked about how gross it was. But then
and
also,
the way it happens.
Is it happening? Literally, he just puts his hand on the barrel, he cuts it right off, and then that's the end of it. And he's put pressure on it, and then he walks away.
I know, and Joe's face is he's what's happening? And so much of the show is an illusion or a dream sequence. Yeah. So I'm okay, he's for sure making this up. It didn't happen, but it actually happened.
It happened so abruptly and so quickly from this guy who he didn't and that's the thing. Jasper didn't present himself originally as anybody
shady or crazy.
He was hey, how's it going? Where's my money?
But Will made a good point. Will made a good point. He's who do you think these people are?
Yeah.
Who do you think is getting fake IDs, fake passports? They're shady mafia people.
Which is why he backed out.
Exactly.
The real Will.
Yeah.
So he goes on this full adventure, this whole episode, trying to get $50,000. He ends up at a party. Instead of getting $50,000, he gets $50,000 in drugs.
It was a little it was a little messy and a little sloppy, I would say, on the writing part, because I felt it just felt so random. Why are we watching this right now? We just started the season.
His finger is chopped off. Isn't this a little bit more urgent? Why are you making him run through 1,000 different hoops to get his fucking finger back?
And he goes to a house party and sees Chris D'Elia. What? And then his the roommate girl. I'm okay. What's happening?
It's just all those things, and I think that was
maybe it's
weird.
An LA thing, everyone's connected, kind of.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she's at the party.
Everyone knows everyone. I don't know.
But so he ends up getting the money back. No, he doesn't get the money back. He ends up just bringing Jasper in by the end of the episode.
I'm you should have just done this from the beginning.
Yeah, he's come on through. He brings him to the basement storage unit and he kills Jasper perfectly.
And again,
in the right
me and Jayla looked at each other and we're what the hell? This guy who's obviously some sort of mafia,
he mentions
some sort of thing. Why would you walk into a dungeon room with this guy that you don't even know?
He's oh, you have your $50,000 in this creepy place. Yeah.
Then again, the guy put up a fight, but
like
Joel
2
killed
seconds.
him. Joel killed him in like 2 seconds.
And that's the thing. I was like, you know that Jasper literally cut your finger off. He didn't have a plan.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
He pulled a knife out of a table or something, and then he was like, I gotcha.
I think what they're trying to show with that is that, like, the fact that Joe isn't setting out to kill anyone. Having said that, he has killed people.
He's ready.
And this just makes him look dumb. Like, instead of making him look innocent and like, oh, like, I don't want to kill anyone, it just makes him look stupid.
But then in the middle of it all, while he's chopping up the body, they still had to throw a scene in where he's throwing up because he's so disgusted by himself.
Yeah, because he's grinding him.
I'm like, guys, what story are you telling us?
Oh, and then on top of that, he goes to the fucking restaurant place. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, is he in the kitchen of the store?
Like,
and J-Log's like, yeah. I'm like, could he not just kill him in the secret dungeon room that he built himself? No.
So we have to talk about that for a second. He built a literal replica of the cage. How did he have the number one?
I want to know how. Yeah.
Like, how did he do any of this? I don't get it.
To me, it sounded like,
Candace, could you
hey, can you Amazon.ca ship us the freaking like glass enclosed like thing?
Like,
that was so
glass.
stupid. And they didn't really explain like how he got it. It sounded
like 3 sentences. He's like, I found it and it's done.
Yeah, he's like, and okay. I set it up, and when the guy was watching me the whole time, I'm like, but how did you get it? Where did you get it from?
You can't just order that shit. Mr. Moody, it took him like years and like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get that thing together. They could have done like a cage or something. They didn't have to do the exact same glass it's
like
literally
thing.
The exact same thing. And I was like, I remember seeing it in the ads where it showed the box again, but I was like, oh, it must be like a flashback, and he's going to be tortured through this flashback. But they literally
copy pasted the set.
Yeah, and like, how big is this storage unit?
That's what I'm saying. The guy must have purchased like 5 storage units. This guy broke out here or what? Like, do you know how much storage units cost?
Joe fucking
Guys,
Goldberg.
Caroline Kepnes, like, your story is not like
it's
foolproof.
Not working
like,
out.
Come on.
It ain't bulletproof, that's for sure. So yeah, he kills this guy. Will is downstairs and he sleeps through the entire thing, so he doesn't even see that he kills him. He says something so annoying at the very end of the episode where he's like, I had this dream that you like killed someone while you were in here, and Joe's like, wink. But I was like, nothing.
Really, guys? Really?
So the real Will thinks that Joe's still a stand-up guy, even though he's living in a cage.
She's like, thanks for my green juice, bro. That wasn't even a full bottle. It was like half a bottle.
And I feel like the writer's just like laughing, being like, LA people, you know, they would totally be down.
Yeah, blame everything on LA people. They're so down.
Anyway, what else happened in this episode? That was major.
Okay, so that happened, and then that also sort of leads. So on top of like Joe missing his effing finger, he calls Love and he's like, "Hey, girl, I can't come to lunch with your friends
because I have to get money.
Because like I gotta get the money, whatever." Or like he says, says the guy made me go get a book from like somewhere, and she's like, "Okay, whatever." And then he goes to like her brunch spot and like spies on her.
Yeah, he's like,
and again, this scene pissed me off so much. This guy looks like a fucking creep. Like he's just if I saw him in the restaurant, I'd be like, excuse me, you look like a creep, leave. He's like hiding under the cap by the bushes, like on his phone, like not even like sitting at a table.
Like first he was
like,
at
go
the
order
bar
food,
and he's like, I can't hear anything from over here, so I'm gonna go closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer. Like go get some food or something. Like you look so shady. And the only reason why he was there obviously was for us to get a scene of her and her friends. Like, and I get it. There's no other way for them to show that.
But the thing is that killed me is like, to your point, I think you said either this past episode or just now, but it's cookie cutter.
Oh, that whole scene was a template.
Yeah. Like we saw Peach with her friends.
So he like
and
opens
Beck
his
with
phone.
Her friends. Same
He's
exact
like,
thing.
oh, Love, her friend is her. No. And then he like swipes.
Social
it's like
media.
baby photos.
Yeah.
Swipes. Oh, this is her other friend. Like, yeah, it was the same scene.
It's the same
The only thing I can say that was different was in the end, because he's like, oh, great. Now they're going to hate me. Yeah. And the friend was like, oh, maybe he really likes you. Like, maybe he's just like a nice guy. Like, he doesn't want to like, you know, like push too quickly, whatever. Right. He was like, oh, he's like, your friends like me. Only ending
I feel like he did say that to like one of the characters
in the first season.
Where he was like, she cool. I like her, even though they're all state band.
I think what they were trying to get to in this moment was like, he was judging them so hard. And then in the end, he was wrong about it. But again, that doesn't really lead to much anyway.
Story of his life. Like he's like, I'm wrong now. Oh, but I'm right now. But I'm wrong again. But I'm right now. Like he justifies everything in his head when it comes to murder.
Yeah. So. And speaking of murder, the girl who he killed last year keeps showing up. And she's just showing up in her big ass scarf and her leather pink jacket. And I look at J-Lag and I'm like, she's literally like in New York fall fashion.
Fall 2019,
like she's like, don't forget, I was from New York and you killed me in the fall. This is the outfit that I died in.
Guys, that scarf killed me. Like killed me dead.
We were dying. I'm like, what? In episode 5, she's gonna come in a parka. She's gonna be like, it's winter in New York, so I'm in a parka now.
I was like, why is she wearing the scarf? Then you find out at the very, very end, the reveal, the fucking gag of the season.
Yeah, she's like, wait. And then she like undoes the fucking like scarf around her neck as she's like in the glass.
As she's in the glass.
Like glass chamber. And he's watching her being all like, I'm so sad. And then she has like the thing marks. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, that was good.
Choked her to death. So I think to your point, that was probably my favorite scene in the entire episode.
Yeah, I would say
was her being like, and it was shot
like,
really
look
cool.
Look what you did.
Like, you're the one that kills, like, you're afraid of killing her and hurting her.
Not the other way around.
Not the other way around, which I liked. But also, like, if he hasn't gone there on his own by now.
Seriously.
Bro, you
like,
need
dude.
to
Season
reset.
2 is not going to help you.
Where's the reset button on your life? Like, what are you going to do to realize that you're
I don't know.
fucked,
That was
you know?
crazy.
So going back to his relationship, I guess, with Love right now, it did end off with her being like, yo, this isn't a good fit. I kiss you.
Well, first of all, she comes over to his house and she's like, I'm so upset. And he's like, what? Like, my finger's fucking gone. And she's like, you kissed me. And he's like, okay. And she's like, are we together? I'm like, I look at you like, I'm like, is she crazy?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Clue
fuck?
number 2.
Like,
she crazy.
What a psycho. Like, you guys just kissed like this episode. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
Like, how are you like already together? Plus, like, you just lost your husband. Like,
like I will say that the writing that they give her and like the reasoning that they give her, the fact that she was like, I've been protected this whole time.
100%. I did believe it.
It makes sense, but 100% this girl, something's off with
I
her.
did believe
She's
it.
Off
but he was very apprehensive. He was like, no, he's like, let's wait. Like, da 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 da.
Because even her friends, because she's like, am I crazy, guys? she's like, guys, I'm ready. And like her eyes like start to like,
wait till episode 6. Just tell me right now.
Like, am I gonna kill somebody or not? Like she definitely has like something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I don't know if they're just trying to like scare us or whatever. But there is something about her character that doesn't.
And on top of
right.
that, they contrast his killing scene, like chopping up the body, with her cooking food.
Right. And like I just feel like there's so many parallels. There's the fact that she, like, her husband just got suddenly sick and we don't really know the whole detail. She could have easily poisoned this motherfucker. She makes food. Ooh. There's just so many things that I feel like can connect her to being that character.
Maybe, yeah.
I just feel like in university, I literally wrote a short story, which was exactly this story. So I'm going to ask
like,
for,
let it be.
Like, royalties 2020. But I'm not even joking. Like, I feel like, twist, she's the one that's been stalking him this whole time. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Anyway, what else was huge?
Well, so we do see his first kill in season 2.
Yes.
And he does kill Jasper.
Yeah.
Kind of by like force, because like he has to get rid of him at that point.
Right.
But he sort of does it in a really fucked up way. Like he puts him on the sheet, he like wraps his body up, he like stuffs him in the trunk, he drives to the restaurant and he chops his body up in the restaurant's kitchen. And
then he grinds it all up.
And then he grinds it like your girl's gonna use that meat grinder the next day.
Ugh, it's so gross and so unnecessary. And you're telling me that he's not a serial killer?
Yeah, like guys, like, really, like on. I rest my case.
I rested my case so many times. He pulled out Benji's teeth. Like, let's not forget all the murders that he's already committed. But yes, this is the first kill of season 2. Whatever. For me,
I'm just like, it is what it is. He's still crazy as ever. Like,
I'm still shocked that he hasn't killed the first guy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, why did he just kill that guy too? That's what I told you. I'm like,
just kill it all
he didn't have to kill Jasper if he killed the first guy.
Right. I mean,
I guess he probably still
been
like,
like
that guy would have come looking for him. Yeah.
So, but I don't know. And how long is he gonna keep Will alive for?
And that's the thing. Like what's
why?
Will's significance in all of this? I don't know, guys. And like, what's Beck gonna do?
Like, is
I
he
guess
just continually
they
fuck
said
her
special
up?
guest starring the actress, so she's probably not gonna come
Elizabeth
back.
Lail. She's like,
I had enough of this.
I feel so. She's like, I felt so bad. The first thing I said when I saw her on screen was
she had no lines at first.
How bad does it feel that like you were asked to come back for season 2, but like just as a memory?
Like, so you were the main star last season. You got your ass killed last season, and now you're coming back as like a silent victim.
Yeah, across the street extra. You could have used like a green screen for her.
Yeah. Yeah. And then one of the last things that we do see in the episode, as we're thinking that like maybe Joe's getting better and he's really falling in love with love. No, because this motherfucker done stole her panties, put them in his weird ass box, and put them in his weird ass hole in the wall in his apartment.
And once again, that's the thing. I was like, 2 repetitions of season 1.
Yeah, you're
the
right.
cage and a fucking box in a hole in a wall.
Yeah.
Like, really, guys?
I didn't need that. I didn't need
any of that. Like,
so he's not changing at all.
So nothing's changing.
He's not changing.
He's just killing his people in a more intricate way.
Yeah.
Like through meat grinders.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's my kind of like synopsis of
I'm
the
still
season,
not sold on the season. I don't know if I'm gonna watch episode 3.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'll watch it, like you said, at the gym and just like kind of get through it. Yeah. But I'm not like, I can't wait.
Can't wait to
Guys,
get home
there's
and
so
watch
much good television on right now. I want to watch The Witcher. I want to watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah, The Mandalorian.
There's just so many things I want to watch.
Baby Yoda is so cute.
That season 2 is just like not doing it for me.
And also, I think besides that, guys, what are we trying to tell in this day and age with Joel Goldberg's story? Yeah. What are we trying to tell here?
Like, are we feeling
like
bad
what?
For
lock
him?
your accounts? Like lock your Insta accounts?
Like,
because she did do that,
media,
and she's still being freaking like creeped out.
Like, I don't know. Carries pepper spray around. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Let us know what you guys think about this season so far. Let us know what you thought about this episode. Make sure you guys keep it tight to this episode because we don't want to spoil it to anybody else.
And that's it.
That's it, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.